Good evening, guys. In this video we will know about the relation of India and China. Okay, first of all we will see that what is the foreign policy of India. Okay, ठीक. So then we can see that according to article 51 of Indian constitution there are few points, okay, that describes the foreign policy of India. Okay, listen, there is everything which is linked to the constitution of India. Okay, everything in country works by the constitution. Okay, so see what article 51 says. In the clause A we can see that according to article, the state shall make every effort to promote international peace, harmony and safety. Okay, promote international peace, harmony and safety. International peace. Okay, you can understand this. Okay, now in the clause B we can see that maintain fair and honorable relation among countries. Okay, state shall make every effort to maintain fair and honorable relation among countries. We have to maintain a good relationship among the countries. Despite of the disputes and the war going on in the world, we should make a good relationship so that the working and the mutual coexistence should be fair. Okay, in the clause C, we will see that in the interaction of the organized people, foster respect for international law and treaty obligations. Listen, there is a treaty between everything. Okay, if you are allied with this, and so you have to follow these laws. Okay, and there is a UN, and we have to follow the law which are made for all the countries. Okay, in the clause D we will say that advocate the use of arbitral proceedings to resolve international issues. Okay, we will sit together and talk and resolve the international issue. Okay, so this for the article 51. According to this, the country follows its foreign policy and make relationship with other countries in the world. Okay, now we'll see the next. In this video we will see what India and China shares with each other. Okay, we will see about the friendship, about the dispute, about the treaty, about the war, about the standoff and the measures taken by both the countries. Okay, you can see the map. There is India and above it is China. Okay, you can see that, or India and China. Okay, now we will see one by one each and everything belonging to both the countries. See, when our constitution was released in 1950, or we can say 26th of Jan 1950, we started relationship with China. Okay, first of all, in this sector, we will see that our first Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru, he made agreement, and we can see it as a Panchsheel principles. Okay, Panchsheel means five. Okay, and you can see there is a in the India China border this stone where the Panchsheel principle is mentioned. Okay, I will discuss thoroughly about this. You can see that here is the Panchsheel principle. Okay, now we will see what is the principle. Okay, what is Panchsheel? Listen, the Panchsheel or five principle of peaceful existence. You can, yeah, underline, I will underline this, the important points. Five principles, peaceful existence. Okay, and was a joint statement issued by Chinese Premier Zhou Enlai. Okay, you see, he is Zhou Enlai. So you see that he is Zhou Enlai, and here is our Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru. Okay, now we'll proceed forward. See, the five principles are as follows. See, mutual respect for sovereignty and territorial integrity. Okay, sovereignty, we are independent and independent in taking decisions. In the last video I have explained you this. Okay, we are independent and we will take all decisions by self. Okay, take decisions by self without pressure from other countries. Okay, mutual non-aggression, we won't fight, we will stabilize the matter whatever come between us. Mutual non-interference in the internal matter, whatever internal matters are going on, we won't interfere in them. Okay, equality and mutual benefit, okay, we will trade, we will grow up together. Okay, peaceful coexistence, we will for the citizens of our country we will control everything in the peaceful manner. Okay, see, it was mostly came to exist in 1954. Okay, it was signed between the Indian diplomat and the Chinese foreign minister. Okay, at that time. So now we will proceed forward. See, our prime minister, then prime minister Pandit Nehru, had very faith in the Chinese. Okay, you know that the major saying, we can say that Hindi Chini bhai bhai. So this was a very good prosperity and between the countries. Okay, we can see that we were good friends earlier, but a major incident happened around 1962. Okay, we will see that. See, in 1962, the Chinese army invaded in the Aksai region, this region, okay, and occupied a territory along the western sector. Now I will describe you the sectors which is bordering in India and China. Okay, See, the other sector, you can see that here is the western Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh, and here is the eastern Arunachal Pradesh. Okay, here is the center Himachal Pradesh and Uttarakhand. Okay, these are the borders. Okay, here you can see it clearly. Okay, these are the western sector, this is the central sector. Okay, and this is the eastern sector. Okay, see, the overall border sharing between India and China is 3488 kilometers. Okay, you can see that 3488 kilometers. Okay, and in terms we say that it's world's longest disputed border. Okay, the dispute in the all three sectors. Okay, now see, disputes began with the war in 1962. After that, in 1967, in the Sikkim region, okay, in the Sikkim region, the dispute began. Okay, in 1975, in the Arunachal Pradesh Tawang region, again the dispute was there. After that, in 2017, there was a dispute in Doklam, that is in Arunachal Pradesh. Okay, again in recently we can see that in 2020 there was a dispute in here at Pangong Solek. Okay, again recently it is the news of yesterday on 9th of December 2022, there was a dispute again in the Tawang region. So the disputes are very disturbing the relation between the China and India. See, here you can see the disputes around Pangong Solek. Here is Doklam. You can see that the dispute in 1961 is Sikkim. Okay, and this is the McMahon line. China doesn't accept McMahon line. Okay, it was in 2000, 1914. It was really in 1914, but China accepts 2013 LAC. Okay, you can see that China doesn't accept McMahon line. Okay, in 1962 they captured this area, that is exciting. Okay, that is present in the western sector. I told you western sector where Ladakh and Jammu Kashmir is there. Okay, now we'll move forward. See, among the disputes, I told you in 1967 Sikkim area, in 1975 Tawang region, that is in Arunachal Pradesh, in 1987 again in Tawang region, Arunachal Pradesh. See, after that we signed on few agreements that were related to our borders. India and China both signed agreements, no use of weapon and peace along the borders. These agreements were of maintaining peace along the borders and not using the weapons. Okay, weapons in the form of rifles, bullets. Okay, but recently in 2013, that is after a 2013 agreement, we will see in 2020 the Chinese soldiers entered in the Ladakh and Galwan region, that is in the Pangong Tso region. In the Pangong Tso region, they entered there and with the weapons that was pointed nails in the rods. Okay, and they started standoff. There was a standoff between the Indian army and the Chinese army. Okay, it was settled by very commander level talks. Okay, and by the 1996 agreement there was no use of gun or bullet fire, so they were not using a gun, they were using a weapon, lethal weapon. After that, India also prepared a weapon known as Trisul. These are rods and the knives and the nails were attached to them. Okay, at this time India was very much prepared. In 2022, here the dispute began in the Tawang sector. Okay, see, along with the border dispute, China made a ring of pearls. Okay, you can see the string of pearls. Okay, around India. What we will say, a string of pearls. See this, a string. Okay, of pearls around India. Okay, to counter Indian activities and Indian movement. They were, see, the string of pearls around. See that here is Bangladesh, Chittagong port. China developed Chittagong port. In Myanmar they developed Kyakupu port. In Sri Lanka they developed Hemantota port. In Maldives they developed Thanwadipol port, and in China they developed Gwadar port. You can see that this is form of a string. Okay, and these are the pearls in the string. Okay, so this was a very aggressive step by China to counter Indian trade and every movement of China. They developed port and used it in the military way. Also, China has built, according to their Belt and Road initiatives, they built from Kashgar to Gwadar port a road which passes to our Jammu and Kashmir region, that is POK region. India objected to this. Okay, now there are main things India also did. Recently we can see that in Uttarakhand at Nanda Devi Peak, India and USA had conducted a military exercise. You know that? Yuddhabhyas in the Uttarakhand. Okay, this fueled China, and you can see that the aggression resulted in the Tawang Arunachal Pradesh standoff. Okay, see, India also done major things. They had a good relationship with Nepal. Okay, they had a good relationship with Bangladesh. India warned every country regarding the China. China gives loan with the interest, and when countries are not able to return the loan, they used to rule them. They used to buy the ports, and they used to deploy military there. That's the strategy of China. Okay, and the neighboring countries of India are trapped in that. You can see that Bangladesh, Myanmar, Sri Lanka, Maldives, and Pakistan, all of them are trapped in that. Now, India has developed many roads. You can see that Daulat Beg already in the Jammu Kashmir region. See here, you can see this green line. You can see this green line. This is the Daulat Beg only road. This was to counter China, so that India was deploying military there. The military bases is there. Daulat Beg only Air Force station is there. This was to counter China only. Okay. Later on, India also going to develop the roads at the Arunachal Pradesh. Also, we can see that BRO is working very well in the border areas and constructing very well, so that the equipments and the military logistics should be moved around that. Okay. This is all to counter China only. You can see that here. See it. Their book Siok Daulat Beg Oldie All Weather Road. Okay, this road fueled China. Okay, China was very angry regarding this. Why India is building the road, and that's we are also talking that why you are building road, why you are building one belt and one road initiative in our Kashmir region. Okay, now we'll move forward. See, here India is building a border road bordering China. See, it will start from Tawang region, where the military dispute is going on just now on 9 December 2022. It will start from Tawang, and in the border areas, this will move like this here and to the Myanmar. Okay, this will all cover the border areas of India which is a dispute. How will this help? This will help in the moving of the military logistics as well as the soldiers, easy movement of the soldiers. Okay, this is the very good initiative by India. Okay, it is a 2,000-kilometer highway. You can see that, and by whom this has been done by? This has been done by Border Road Organization. Comes under the Ministry of Defense, and on around 40,000 crores has been spent in this. Okay, 40,000 crores. You can see that. That's a huge amount. Okay, yeah, this is good. This is to counter the Chinese infiltrations. Okay, fine. Now we'll move forward. So here we'll summarize this. We have seen the friendship that was in Panchsheel Agreement 1962. We have seen the dispute, the Panchsheel Agreement in 1954. I beg your pardon. In dispute in war in 1962, and dispute in 1967, 75, 2017, 1987. These were the disputes, border disputes. Okay, these were the standoffs. Measures taken. We have seen China is building string of pearls and India is building roads so that the military advancement will be there and that we can move easily the logistics. Okay, now we'll talk about the conclusion. Okay, here we can see that we should initially we should make a proper rule for the border areas. Okay, border areas should be nicely equipped and should be well wired. See, if we will make a nicer boundary, okay, then I think the standoff will be clear and the countries will know their limitations. Okay, and the both countries, there are commander level talks between them, agreements between them. Okay, but it is not stabilizing. We can see that day by day there is a dispute. Okay, so the need of hour is proper wiring of the borders so that there wouldn't be any standoff. Okay, this is very concerning thing. Okay, and we should follow all the treaties that were made in the past so that we will stabilize our relationship. Okay, see, all agreements were good. Okay, we should properly follow the agreements so that disputes can be minimized. Okay, joint coordination is the need of the hour. Okay, if we will work together, if we will grow together, will be mutual inclusive development. Okay, so this was everything about India and China. We have seen the friendship, dispute, treaty, war, standoff. Okay, that's all from today. Hope you will like this. Thanks for watching the video.